ሃይ ጋይስ እንዴት ናችሁ? እየበረታችሁ ነው? እያጠናችሁ ነው ወይ? እያደረግኩ ያሉት ነገር እየጠቀማችሁ ነው ወይ? በኮሜንት አሳውቁኝ። አለን በሉ። አስፍሽ ነኝ ከኢትዮ ኢኮኖሚክስ ስኩል። እንደተለመደው ዩቲዩብን ሰብስክራይብ፣ ላይክ፣ ሼር ማድረጋችሁን በእርግጠኝነት በታማኝነት ቼክ አድርጉ። ዛሬ ደግሞ 3.3.2 ማኒ ኤንድ ቦንድስ አስ ዌልዝ ሆልዲንግ የሚለውን ይዤ ቀርቤያለሁ እና እንቀጥል። ማኒ ኤንድ ቦንድስ አስ ዌልዝ ሆልዲንግ Keynes divided asset that can be used to store wealth into two categories, money and bonds. ኬይንስ ለሀብት ማከማቻ የሚያገለግሉ ንብረቶች በሁለት ቡድን ከፍለዋል፣ ገንዘብና ቦንድ ብሎ ማለት ነው። He then asked why would individuals decide to hold their wealth in the form of money rather than bonds? ከዛ ሰዎች ሀብታቸው በቦንድ ይልቅ በገንዘብ መልክ ማቆየት ለምን ይመርጣሉ ብሎ ጠይቆናል። People want to hold money if it is expected return is greater than the expected return from holding bonds money. People want to hold money if it is expected return is greater than the expected return from holding bond. ማኒ የሚያመጣው ሪተርን ቦንድ ከሚያመጣው ሪተርን በላይ ከሆነ ሰዎች ገንዘብን መያዝ ይፈልጋሉ። Keynes assumed that the expected return on money was zero because in his time, unlike today, checkably deposit did not earn interest. የሱ ጊዜ እንደሱ ገለጻ expected return on money was zero ምክንያቱም የሱ ጊዜ እንደ አሁኑ ጊዜ most checkably deposit did not earn interest የcheckably ዲፖዚቶች ገንዘብን የሚያመጣበት ጊዜ አልነበረ። ስለዚህ ማኒ ሪተርን expected return from money was zero ይለናል። For bonds there are two components of the expected return, the interest payment and the expected rate of capital gain. ለቦንድ ደግሞ ሁለት ኮምፖኔንት አለ of expected return ሪተርን የሚያስገኝበት መንገድ ማለት ነው። አንደኛ the interest payment እና ሁለተኛ the expected rate of capital gain። እንዴት ካለን አንደኛ coupon or interest yield ካየን this is fixed payment the bond holder receive for holding the bond. It is otherwise positive or promised interest income. ምክንያቱም ይሄ ኮፖን የተባለው ፊክስድ ፔይመንት የሚያመጣ ነው። አንዴ ኮፖን ትገዛለህ፣ ቦንድ ትገዛለህ። ይሄንን ቦንድ ስትገዛ ማቹሪቲ ዴት እስከሚደርስ ለምሳሌ ለአንድ አመት ብሎ ከሆነ የገዛኸው ያ አንዱ አመት እስከሚሞላ በየወሩ እንደተስማማችሁት ኢንተረስት ፊክስድ ኢንተረስት ታገኘዋለህ አይደለ? ሶ ፊክስድ ፔይመንት ያስመጣሃል ማለት ነው ቦንዱ። ሁለተኛ ደግሞ ካፒታል ጌን ኦር ሎስ። ይሄ ደግሞ this rises from changes in bond price due to change in the market interest rate. Since bond price and interest rate move inversely. If interest rate fall, bond price also rise. This lead capital gain. If interest rate rise, bond price also fall. This lead also capital loss. So expected capital gain or loss depend on what investor expect the interest rate to do in the future. So በዚህ በሁለቱም መንገድ ኮፖን ደግሞ ምንድነው ቦንድ ደግሞ ኤርን ሪተርን ያደርጋል። ማኒ ደግሞ እንደሱ ገለጻ expected return on money was zero ነውና ለምንድን ነው ሰዎች ገንዘብን የሚይዙት የሚለውን ሐሳብ ነው የሚያቀርበው። There is an inverse relationship between price of bond or PB and the rate of interest. Government bond face no credit risk or free of credit risk, but it faces market risk due to the possibility of change in the market rate of interest in the future. የመንግስት ቦንዶች ምንም አይነት የብድር ስጋት የላቸው፣ ነገር ግን ወደፊት የገበያ ወለድ ተመኖች ላይ ለውጥ ሊያደርጉ ስለሚችሉ የገበያ ስጋት ያጋጥማቸዋል። What does mean it? Credit risk ni government bond, especially from stable government, are generally considered free from credit risk because the government is highly unlikely to default on its obligation. የመንግስት ቦንዶች በተለይም በተረጋጋ መንግስት የሚሰጡት በተለምዶ ምንም አይነት የብድር ስጋት እንደሌላቸው ይቆጠራል። ቢካዝ መንግስት ግዴታውን መውጣት አለመቻሉ አነስተኛ ነው። ግዴታውን መውጣት ይችላል ማለት ነው። ማርኬት ሪስክ ካየን even if government bond has no credit risk, its market price can fluctuate due to change in the market interest rate. The reason bond price and interest rate move inversely. If market interest rate rise above the bond coupon rate, the bond price will fall and vice versa ማለት ነው። Example, suppose you hold 5-year government bond with 5% coupon. If next year market interest rate rise to 6%, new bond pay more than yours. Therefore, the market value of your bond decrease if you try to sell it before maturity. በውጤቱም ከማቹሪቲ ቀን በፊት ለመሸጥ ከሞከርክ የቦንድ ዋጋ ገበያ ዋጋ ይቀንሳል ማለት ነው። Conversely, it rates fall to 4%, your bond became more valuable ማለት ነው። So, government bonds are free from credit or default risk, but are not free from interest rate or market risk ማለት ነው። Okay, expectation and rate of interest. የሚጠበቀውና የወለድ መጠን. The purchaser of government bond or any other security cannot avoid speculation in the future change in the rate of interest rate. የመንግስት ቦንድ ወይም ሌላ ማንኛውም ሴኩሪቲ ገዢ ስለ ወደፊቱ የወለድ ተመን ለውጦች ከመገመት ማምለጥ አይችልም። When the expected interest rate rise, they expect the price of bond fall or there is capital loss on the bond. And people want to hold their wealth as money because the expected return on money assumed by Keynes is zero, which exceed the negative return on bond and vice versa. Yeah, bond price and interest rate move inversely. ምን ማለት ነው? If the expected interest rate rise, the expected price of bond fall. This creates unexpected capital loss on bond. If bonds are expected to give negative return, then holding money become more attractive. People shift their wealth from bonds to money. So speculative demand for money depend on expectation of the future interest rate and bond price movement. That is why speculative demand for money is negatively related to the interest rate. As interest rate rise, the speculative demand for money fall, or speculative demand for money is negatively related to the level of interest rate. So generally, Keynes' liquidity preference theory explains how the demand for money is determined and how it influences the rate of interest in the economy. Basic idea. Keynes argued that people demand money not only for transaction but also for precautionary and speculative purposes. Motive for holding money. Keynes identified 3 motives for holding money. Transaction motive. People hold money to carry out day-to-day transaction. It depends mainly on the level of income. Higher income leads to higher demand for transaction money. Precautionary motive also. Money is held as safeguard against unexpected event or illness, emergency, or sudden opportunity. Also positively related to income. Speculative motive also. People hold money to speculate on future change in the interest rate and bond price. If interest rates are low, people expect them to rise in the future. Bond price fall. People prefer holding money. If interest rates are high, people expect them to fall. Bond price rise. Then this leads people prefer holding bond instead of money. This speculative demand for money is inversely related to the interest rate. Liquidity trap. ደግሞ at very low interest rate, the speculative demand for money became perfectly elastic or horizontal. If everyone expect interest rate to rise in the future, so they prefer holding money instead of bond. In this situation, monetary policy or increasing money supply cannot reduce interest rate further. This is called liquidity trap. In summary, Keynes' liquidity preference theory highlights that interest rate is determined by the demand and supply of money, and that money is demand for transactions, precautionary and speculation. The theory also explains the possibility of liquidity trap, where monetary policy become ineffective. So generally Keynes liquidity preference ይህን ይመስላል ማለት ነው። Okay, criticism to Keynes theory of demand for money. Keynes liquidity preference theory of money demand was very influential, but economists also raised several criticism. ለምንድን ነው እሺ ኢኮኖሚስቶች criticism ያነሱበት? ለምንድን ነው የተከራከሩበት? ለምንድን ነው የተቃወሙበት ሲባል አንደኛ the restriction to only two asset money and bonds is too limiting. የሁለት ንብረቶች ብቻ በሁለት ንብረቶች ብቻ በጥሬ ገንዘብና በቦንዶች ብቻ መገደቡ ነው አንዱ። ይሄ ማለት Keynes assumed individuals choose only between holding money and bonds አይደለ? So in reality wealth can also be held in many other forms like stocks, real estate, saving deposit, etc. እነዚህ አሉ። ግን እሱ ምን አደረገ? choose be only between holding money and bond ማድረጉ ነው። this makes his framework too narrow. በዚህ ነው አንደኛ ክርክር የተነሳበት። ሁለተኛ ደግሞ the all money or all bonds no diversification assumption is not realistic. ማለት diversify አላደረገም። ምንድነው ያለው? Keynes assumed that any interest rate people would either hold all their wealth in money or all in bonds. Keynes በማንኛውም የወለድ ተመን ግለሰቦች ሀብታቸውን በሙሉ በጥሬ ገንዘብ ወይም ሙሉ በሙሉ በቦንድ እንደሚያስቀምጡ ገምቷል። In practice, investors diversify their portfolio across different assets. They do not switch completely between money and bond. በተግባር ባለሀብቶች በጥሬ ገንዘብና በቦንድ መካከል ሙሉ በሙሉ ከመሸጋገር ይልቅ ኢንቨስትመንቶቻቸውን በተለያዩ ንብረቶች ላይ ያሰራጫሉ ማለት ነው። እና እሱ እንዳለው ሙሉ በሙሉ በቦንድ ላይ ወይም ሙሉ በሙሉ በማኔ ላይ አያስቀምጡም ማለት ነው። እና ሶስተኛ ደግሞ the assumption of regressive expectation is unrealistic. ምን ማለት ነው? Keynes assumed people form regressive expectation. If interest rates are low, they expect them to rise. If high, they expect them to fall. This is too mechanical and unrealistic. In reality, expectations are uncertain and influenced by many factors. Okay, so the assumption of regressive expectation is unrealistic. አንዱ ሶስተኛ ይሄ ነው ማለት ነው። Okay, ሌላ ደግሞ the normal rate of interest is exogenous and no explanation is given of what determines it. ምንድነው ያለው እዚህ? Keynes assumed there exists some normally or critical interest rate at which expectation reverses, but he did not explain what determines this normal rate, making the theory incomplete. እና አራተኛ ደግሞ the normal rate of interest rate is exogenous and no explanation is given of what determines it. አምስተኛ ደግሞ liquidity trap ነው። This is logically impossible since not everyone can switch from bonds to money. Someone must hold the existing stock of bond. Keynes suggested that at very low interest rate, people might hold all wealth as money or liquidity trap. So criticism argue this is impossible because the supply of bond is fixed. Yeah. Hence not everyone can switch entirely to money. ሁሉም ሰው ሙሉ በሙሉ ወደ ገንዘብ መቀየር ስለማይችል ቀጥታ ሙሉ በሙሉ ገንዘብ መያዝ ስለማይችል this criticism is impossible. In summary, Keynes' liquidity preference theory was path-breaking, but it is criticized for being too simplistic, unrealistic in assumption about asset expectations and interest rate, and logically weak in the case of liquidity trap. Okay, so post Keynes and development የሚለውን ቀጥለን ይዘን እንመጣለን። ሰብስክራይብ፣ ላይክ፣ ሼር፣ ኮሜንት አድርጉ።